How do I explain this good-looking fella? I know he doesn't like it when I say to him, but I refer to him as muscular, fit, chiropractic Mr. Bean. And I don't mean that in a nasty way, because I'm a huge fan. Pero is what I consider the definition of a chiropractic samurai. He's quiet, he's humble, he's focused, he's well-disciplined, he's trained, he's got a big heart, and he's making a huge difference. And I had the honor of teaching him some years ago, and I'm always saying that, and I don't have really concept of time and space. You know, for me, he's just been in my life, and I'm always excited when I see him. I just look in his eyes, and I kind of smile a bit. So I want you guys to hear his story, because he doesn't talk much. He's a really humble guy. And I'm just thinking a few months ago, and I'm like, do I even know his whole backstory? I don't know that I do. I just know that I trust what I feel with people. And I know he's really, really strong and really, really humble. So you guys get the pleasure of hearing his story. So what I'd like you to do is just share your story a little bit and share your vision for how things are going to move forward. Thank you.
I'm really, really nervous, and thank you for inviting me. And first of all, I'm not the very best speaker, and especially I don't like to speak in front of groups and not in English. But
just speak to me.
But okay. But sometimes in life we need to do some unpleasant things in order to make a change and to grow. If you want to grow, we need to overcome some fears and doubts and to make a difference. And what brought me to chiropractic is a self-experience, because I had knee pain. It started in the age of 12, and I did this whole medicine stuff, X-rays. With 15, I got my first cortisone shot, and after that, they told me there's nothing they can do. And in the age of 21, I went to a chiropractor. He was cracking bones. And he told me it's probably because your pelvis is tilted, and so I started this program. And after 6 or 7 adjustments, the knee pain went away. And in addition, I felt very stronger, and I had more energy. And yes, I felt this was fascinating, and so I started to be a chiropractor. And 2 years later, I started my practice, doing my knicky-knacky stuff with rubby-dubbing patients. It was a symptom-based, symptom-functional-based way of practicing. And because I didn't know that there are different options available. And after 7 years, I went to Hamburg. It was an SOT seminar with your former students. And this was the first time I got a sense of the principles of chiropractic and care plan recommendations and the 5 factors of health and preventive care. And so over the time I changed my personality and I changed the way of practicing. My practice started to grow, and I think 2012 I went into your office.
Is it that long ago?
Yeah, I think 2012. It was after the Chiropractic Congress in Berlin. I think it was 2012. And you did your talk, and this was for me mind-blowing, because I got a deeper understanding of the principles. Yeah, and to make a long story short, I did your program and a lot of other personal development stuffs like inner, bending steel with my throat and walking over fire, to get rid of certain doubts and fears to become the person I am right now. That's all.
As I told you, very humble. He just jumps over a lot of things. But what I want to know is what your feelings are about the future, what your vision is. You know, if a little genie in a bottle comes and says, Pero, how could you, if you get some wishes, and how you could affect humanity, you think about people that are going to be out there listening maybe down the road on YouTube, because we're going to put this out to the world, some people that might be suffering physical, emotional stuff may want to help themselves first. Speak to them. Tell them what you would like to give them as advice, because you've been down this road before.
To be the best version of yourself, and in order to be that, you need to step back and look where a couple of issues are, and you need to face them and overcome them and work on you. And what helped me out is a lot of adjustments, get rid of certain scars in my life, and help me to express more and more life.
So would you tell them to find somebody?
Yes, of
To
course.
check them
Yes, regularly.
for more than disease.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.